Alright, let's take a quick look. Blah, 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 blah. All that remains is to leave for Darkwater. I'll certainly find something Darkwater in my bookcase. Alright, let's take a quick peek.
I used to be an avid reader.
Avid reader. Ah. Learning of medicine. Oh. A dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world, details of symptoms, and a suitable treatment. Aha! Oh. Okay, so I can find things that just improve my stuff, because that bumped it up 12%? I think. Fun. Alright, let us try to find...
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. Like a gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. What is this? Oh god, was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts? I hate that word. Why would you make your state name so difficult to say? I've never been able to say it right.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Alright. Rock and roll. Let's go. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation.
We're almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alrighty. So, talk to Fitzroy, go to the bar, talk to Bradley. These docks are haggard. This place is haggard. This dude is just fishing in sludge. Alright. So who's Bradley? I guess in the bar. Can I take this? No. Alright, so let's have a look-see around, see what's going on. That certainly looks like it's blocked off to us right now.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You see how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a...
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Okay. I don't wish to have a drink. But, you know, I'll go in and have a look, see what's up.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland. Then,
I think that, okay, I just wanted
I've
to make
got
sure.
what I need.
anything else?
So I think that's about it.
That'll be all for now.
So what's going on here?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks and welcomed the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the crustacean is already believed, or is already being called, the miraculous catch. Covered the whole deck and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful, nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Mark is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, warehouses, or workshop or storage activities. You can contact him via your blah blah blah. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with your friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. I always look on the back of things in these types of games.
And the doctor,
Always.
what did he say? He laughed. My God.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
Thank you,
bid you
guys.
farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Clearly, I've talked to this lady with the smoke in her hands. Clearly.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Alrighty. Good talk. I'm sure we'll see you later.
He said, "You have no right to treat
Right.
us like this."
Ah.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Cool. Okay, good. Alright. Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? Oh, Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Is there anything up here for me to see?
Don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a poxed limpet. You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Okay. So there's a little kerfuffle going on over there. That's alright. Let's go up here. This is the Harper Master? Yes. Let's have a look around. Because like, I saw nothing about that Prohibition sign when I was going into the bar. Now that I'm here, I would, you know, it's something that I would have, I guess, liked to see firsthand.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Aha! A toilet. Delightful. Closing that door. Yeah, there we go. Keep that stench in there.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I wish to look around at everything that I can first. Second volume teaches ethics and good practice of medical staff. Okay. Yay! What's upstairs? Hello? Yeah, yes, I know what's his name is downstairs. I've seen him there.
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, it's a peg leg. Sick.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Ah, photograph of Captain Fitzroy. And the man, it looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. Cool. And that's...
What a macabre souvenir.
That's his leg. Maybe that is Fitzroy. Maybe he's part of whatever is going on this island. Hard to say.
I wonder
have no
what
proof.
Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
The terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Is Cat the one that was smoking? Maybe. Maybe. Oh. Got a leak. And that just leads outside. Alright, Fitzroy.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Aha. Hello.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Whoa. Oh, I turned around and thought he was going to be there, but he was... Ooh, sneaky Fitzroy. Sneaky.